Hey, how you doing? This is Dr. David, Paragon Chiropractic. This one's for Gwen. How you doing, Gwen? You had asked about carpal tunnel syndrome. One of the big problems is that there's a nerve, and it's called the median nerve, and it gets pinched in these wrist bones right here. True carpal tunnel syndrome, you'll see this meat pad starting to waste. You might see the bone in here. It's probably a surgical type situation.
This is called your thenar eminence. It's a cool name.
Yeah, thenar eminence. But at any rate, that's what happens. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about tendinosis, where a person has used this, the tissue has actually started to change, it's reshaped, it's physiologically shorter, and things along those lines.
Pain at night.
Yeah. One of the simplest things to do is to do a contraction or an isometric of the opposite muscles. If you sit here like this all day typing, what you want to do is you want to make two fists and curl them and squeeze. And you'll feel these muscles in here like Popeye.
What if you get a cramp?
You might want to try some magnesium. But what you're going to do is you're going to do this. So you're actually going to contract the opposite muscles, which will then lengthen these and leave these alone. Another thing that you can do is you can take a stick like this and work the forearm up here near the elbow, up here near the elbow, work down through. And my favorite is getting this tricep. Beyond this, what you're going to want to try and do would be exercises that hold the shoulders down. I think on one video we had talked about opening the fingers wide, pulling the shoulder blades down and holding this for a 10 count. As we start to get stability in the proximal area here, we get strength and dexterity in the distal area. Another thing you can do is
take an asparagus rubber band and do an exercise, which is the opposite of what you're doing. You're doing this all day. You want to strengthen the back of the hand by doing an extension of your fingers, holding it, and then bringing it together, and then bring it out. You could do a set of 8 to 10 a couple times a day, nice and slow and controlled, and that can be helpful at all. So don't throw your asparagus or broccoli rubber bands away. There are some minerals that can help carpal tunnel syndrome as well, certain B vitamins and things like that. You're welcome to talk to me about that.
All right, well, hopefully that helps you, Gwen, and everybody else out there in Facebook land. And as usual, if you have any questions, it's like, wow, what the heck's he talking about? Always contact us. I'd be happy to review this with you or assess you for a true carpal tunnel problem, and that'd be great.
And we have rubber bands if you don't.
Yeah.
Bye.